For much of her celebrated career, Katie Couric stood as one of the most recognizable and trusted faces in journalism, admired for her intelligence, professionalism, and ability to deliver stories with both clarity and compassion. Yet beneath the polished exterior that millions came to admire was a far more intricate and deeply personal reality that unfolded quietly over the course of 3 decades. A hidden emotional journey shaped not by deception in a sensational sense but by the natural human instinct to protect one's vulnerabilities while continuing to meet the expectations of a demanding public life. And as she navigated the fast-paced world of media, rising through the ranks and breaking barriers along the way, she also carried private struggles that rarely made it into the spotlight, balancing moments of profound joy with periods of personal hardship that tested her resilience and reshaped her understanding of success. And this dual existence became a defining feature of her life, as she learned to compartmentalize her experiences, presenting strength and confidence on screen while quietly grappling with uncertainty, loss, and the pressures that come with constant visibility. And over time, this delicate balancing act required immense emotional discipline, as she continued to deliver excellence in her profession while managing the complexities of her personal world, often choosing silence over disclosure in order to maintain a sense of stability and control. And while the public saw a composed and accomplished figure, the reality behind the scenes was far more nuanced, revealing a woman who was constantly evolving, adapting, and searching for meaning beyond the accolades and recognition. And as years passed, the weight of this unspoken narrative began to shape her perspective in profound ways, influencing not only how she approached her work but also how she viewed herself, leading to moments of introspection that challenged the boundaries she had long maintained between her public identity and private truth. And eventually, this internal divide became impossible to ignore, prompting a gradual shift toward greater openness and authenticity, as she began to acknowledge the experiences she had once kept hidden, recognizing that true connection with others requires more than just sharing success. It requires honesty about the struggles that define us. And this realization marked a turning point in her journey, allowing her to embrace a more complete version of herself, one that integrated both the visible achievements and the unseen challenges that had shaped her path. And in doing so, she transformed the narrative of her so-called double life into something far more meaningful, a testament to the complexity of human experience and the strength it takes to navigate it with grace. And while some may interpret the idea of a hidden life as something mysterious or even misleading, her story ultimately reveals a far more relatable truth, that many individuals, regardless of their level of fame, live with layers of experience that are not immediately visible, choosing when and how to share them based on their own readiness and understanding. And as her journey continues to unfold, it serves as a powerful reminder that authenticity is not a fixed state but an ongoing process, one that requires courage, reflection, and a willingness to be seen not just for what we achieve but for what we endure. And in the end, her story is not about secrecy or illusion, but about growth, resilience, and the quiet strength that comes from embracing every part of one's identity, even those that remain hidden for years, making her journey not only compelling but deeply human, resonating with anyone who has ever felt the need to balance different parts of themselves while striving to move forward with purpose and integrity.